Hey everyone, Sarah Trapani here at my studio in Stone Ridge, Whole Sky Yoga. I'm so glad and happy to practice with you today. And we're doing a quick 20-minute practice for everyday flow, a practice you can do anytime, and I hope you enjoy it. So let's go ahead and start seated in a comfortable cross-legged seat. So you can sit on a prop or you can sit right on the floor. And just go ahead and shrug your shoulders up. Take an inhale and then exhale, let it out your mouth. Shoulders drop. We can do that 2 more times. Inhale, shrug them up. Shoulders toward the ears. Exhale, let them drop. 1 more time. Inhale, shrug. Smile. Exhale, let them drop. Bring your hands to heart center. Feel the connection of your palms and the thumbs connecting to the sternum. And you can drop your chin slightly and feel the back of the neck lift up through the crown of the head. Close your eyes and tune into your breathing for a moment. Take a couple of moments to notice the quality of your breath today and the connection of the sitting bones down toward the earth. And we'll take a moment to set your intention for practice today. So the intention is your reason, your why for coming to your mat to focus on yourself for a little while. So what do you want to cultivate here in this offering, this practice that you're taking the time to do for yourself today? We're going to honor that intention and each other with the 1 gentle Om on the exhale. On your inhale, reach your arms overhead. Looking up, and exhale, bring the hands down through heart center. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reaching up, keeping the shoulders soft. Exhale, gather hands right through the center channel, the midline of the body. 1 more time. Inhale, swooping up toward the sky. Exhale, gather right toward the heart center, and then lean forward. Come on to all fours. Make your way into a tabletop position. Spread your fingers wide. Press through the tops of the feet. Drop the tail. You can bring your big toes to touch round the spine. And inhale, filling the back ribs. And exhale to a neutral. Now tuck your toes. Send your hips toward your heels. Walk your hands forward, coming into active child. Let the chin drop toward your body. Feel the stretch from the pinkies all the way to the hips. And we're going to inhale, wave forward. Look forward. Exhale, push back. And we're going to do this a few times, warming up. Moving the body with the breath. Inhale, you wave forward through the crown. Exhale, press back and gather the belly. Inhale, wave forward. Exhale, hips toward heels. Inhale, sliding forward. Exhale, hug your elbows in. Come all the way down onto your belly. Now, as you're on the belly, reach your arms back. Keep the chin neutral. Root the pelvis. Inhale, lift up into easy locust. Feel that length through the back of your neck. Stretch the fingers and toes. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, palms under elbows, tuck your toes. Press your way back to downward dog in your own time, finding the length of your lower back. Pedal your feet out, lifting 1 heel at a time so you start to open up the backs of your legs. You can always look forward, check to see that your middle fingers are parallel. And then you look back, see that your second toes are about parallel. Bending your knees to emphasize the length of your lower back. And on the inhale, lift the belly, come into plank. Touch your knees down. On the exhale, come back to active child. Toes curled underneath. Press the ground away. And then come up to tented fingers. Hasta Bandha. The lift of the palms coming right up into the underarms. And as you inhale, you're going to wave forward. Slide your right foot in between your hands. Take the top of your left foot flat. So feeling the top of the left foot connect to the baby toe. Hold here. Feel that left thigh bone dropping down, and the right knee might travel forward a micro amount. If it feels okay, bring your palms all the way to the earth. Bring your nose toward your knee. Let that left hip point drop in space, holding there. Finding the end of the exhale. And then go ahead and slowly press the hips back. You can walk your hands back a little bit to frame your shin. Walk your hands a little wider. Start to melt your face toward your right knee and peek toward your right hip crease. Feel the edge of that right heel connecting and the plugging of the right femur into the hip for Ardo Hanuman Asana. Gather the belly toward the spine. Exhale out. Palms can come all the way to the floor or the blocks if you had yoga blocks to use. Now as you inhale, come back forward. Tuck the back toes, lift the left thigh, step right back into downward facing dog. Find the long lower back, stretching from pinkies to hips. Now, as you inhale, come to plank, bring your knees down, exhale, tucking toes, active child, hips to heels. Lift up to tented fingers, Hasta Bandha. Slide that left foot forward in between the hands. Take the top of your right foot flat. And you let the pelvis gradually sink. So we get into that left inner thigh psoas, or more so it's the right inner thigh psoas. You feel that right baby toe, and you can bring your palms all the way to the earth or blocks, and you start to bring your nose toward your left knee, and just hold there, tuning into your breath, nothing forced. We always want to cultivate in our practice a quality of easefulness and steadiness. Good, and then slowly start to send the hips back. You can walk your hands back a little bit, start to straighten that left leg. Feel the edge of your left heel connect. Feel the plugging of that left femur into the hip. Start to fold, peek toward your left hip crease. Exhaling out, Ardha Hanumanasana, the opening of the left hamstring, the gathering of the ribs toward the spine. And then walk that hands forward, bring the left knee over the heel, tuck your right toes, lift your right thigh, step right back to downward facing dog, and let the head go. Nice long lower back spine, channel from crown to tail. Breathing smooth and steady through the nose. And then lift the heels high to tiptoes. Walk forward all the way between your thumbs. Fold forward, grab either elbow and hang in ragdoll pose. Bending knees as much as you need to let the head spill down. You can sway a little bit side to side, feeling the connection of the feet to the earth. And then walk your hands onto your lower back sacrum, plugging your hands into imaginary back pockets. Give the sacrum a press. Gather the belly. Slowly come on up to stand. And as you come up to Tadasana, bring your hands to heart center. Feel the elbows drop toward the earth. Feel the back of the neck lengthen up. Pressing through the palms. Lift your heels. Come up to tiptoes. Challenge your balance a little bit here. Shoulders are relaxed. And then we're going to open the arms out to a T. Spread the fingers away from your body. Inhale. Exhale. Lower your heels. Wrap your right arm on top. Give yourself a hug. Start to fold forward. Broadening your knees away from each other. Keeping this hug. As you fold, let your head go. Exhale out. You're going to bend your knees. Press through the feet. Slowly come on up. Unwind the arms back open to a T. Lift your heels. Come on to tiptoes. Inhale, exhale, lower your heels, wrap your other arm on top, start to slowly fold forward. Breathing deeply to fill the area between the shoulder blades. You're going to inhale, exhale, release your arms back around onto the sacrum or interlace your fingers. Let your arms peel away from the back as the front of the heart spills down between the knees. You can shake your head a little bit, yes. So we're going to inhale and exhale, release your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back, spin your left heel down, and when you're ready, come on up to warrior two. So you're dropping your right thigh, reaching the fingers away. So we're going to inhale, straighten that front leg. We're going to exhale, wrap the arms on top for a hug, make fists. So you're really kind of squeezing the arms into your body, either arm on top, doesn't matter. And then inhale, open, straighten the front leg. Reaching wide through the wingspan. Exhale, cross the opposite arm on top. Make fists and hug. Tighten of the body. Inhale, open. Expansive. Exhale, you hug in. Other arm on top and squeeze in. One more time. Inhale, open. Pushing through both feet. Exhale, wrap the other arm on top. Squeeze in. Give a nice hug. Nice tight hug. And then release your right forearm to your thigh bone. Palm facing up. Open the palm nice and wide. And then make a fist. Nice tight fist with your right hand. And then if it feels okay, swing your left arm up alongside the ear for extended side angle. Outer left foot presses. This left hip can roll forward and down a little bit. Start to turn to look toward your right foot. Reach your right fingers forward, and then release your hands to frame that front foot. Swing your left heel over the toes, drop your left knee down. Walk your hands on the outside edge of your right foot. Look around your right shoulder toward your left foot. Breathing in that left side waist. Inhale, and then exhale. Walk your hands to the inside of that right foot. Now you're going to lift your left knee and start to straighten your right leg. Turn your right toes in, your right heel out, coming into your wide-legged stance. Take your right palm under your face. Bring your left hand onto your sacrum. Look around to your left hip, and you breathe in that space. The arches of the feet are lifting. We're going to inhale and exhale. Release your left hand. Walk your hands back towards your right foot. Turn your right toes to point straight forward. Lift your left heel over the toes. Touch your left knee down. Heel toe your right foot behind your left wrist. Let your right knee drop open and lay that left leg long, coming toward your Tadasana, Pigeon Pose. Walk your hands to the left-hand side, lengthwise side of your mat. Look toward the back foot. And then walk your hands to center. Let the left hip drop down. Come down to your forearms. Rest your brow bone on your hands or on a block. Come to a place where you can stay for about 2 or 3 breaths. Wagging the tail a little bit might feel nourishing as you let the left baby toe melt, the left hip melt. And you take a body scan and bring your mind's eye to the area of the most sensation. Eyes and jaw are relaxed, and you remember your intention for practice. Then pushing through the top of that left foot, drop the tail, slowly walk your way back up onto your hands. And then shift over into that outer right thigh. Use your left hand to swing your left leg around. You're going to step your left foot to the outside of the right thigh, and then turn, take your left arm to the inside of the knee, make a fist. This fist can feel a grounding connection into the core, and then you start to look over your right shoulder gently. And the exhale is going to hug the belly toward the spine. And on the inhale, you're going to swing that left leg back around very slowly. Plant your palms, and then slide your right leg back. Come into child's pose with toes tucked under. On the inhale, come forward to modified plank, and exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly. Take your feet flat. Stretch your arms straight back. Lift up into locust pose, rooting the pelvis. Inhale, everything else floats up. Spread the fingers, spread the toes. Neutral chin. Inhale, deep belly fills. Exhale, palms under elbows, toes are going to tuck. Press your way back to downward facing dog in your own time. Outer heels rooting to the earth. Broad inner thigh groins. Inhale through the nose, exhale, let it out in your mouth. Raise the heels high, bend your knees, walk, step, make your way toward the top of your mat. Fold, grab either elbow, hang in ragdoll. Walk your hands onto your lower back, give your lower back a press, heavying the tail, gather the belly, slowly come on up. Bring your hands to heart center, standing in Tadasana. Take a moment for the heart rate to catch up. Feel the connection of the palms. On the inhale, open the arms out. Lift your heels, come onto tiptoes. Relax your shoulders, inhale. Exhale, you're going to hinge from the hips, slowly fold. As you fold, swing your arms around and interlace the non-habitual finger on top. Let the arms come away from the back and let the head go. Inhale. And exhale, release hands down to frame your feet. Step your right foot back, spin your outer right heel down. Come on up into warrior two. Reaching the fingertips away from each other in either direction. Softening the shoulders. We're going to inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, wrap one arm on top, make fists, give a hug. Inhale, straighten, float the arms out. Exhale, wrap other arm on top, bend, and squeeze fists. Inhale, open. Exhale, other one on top and fists. Now bring your left forearm to your thigh bone, open the palm wide, and then make a fist. You can keep your right hand on your back, or you can gently swing your right arm up alongside the ear. Reach out through the fingertips. Keep pushing through the outside edge of your right foot. As you let your right hip drop in space, reach your right fingers forward, then release your hands to frame that front foot. Swing your right heel over the toes, drop your right knee down, walk your hands to the outside of your left foot. So you squeeze that left side waist and you peek around toward the back foot. And then walk your hands to the inside of that left foot. Straighten your left leg. So you start to lift your right knee, turn your left toes in, your left heel out. Walk your hands in between. Plant your left hand. Take your right hand onto your lower back. Good. And you're going to inhale there. Exhale, release. Walk your hands back toward your left foot. Turn your left toes to point straight forward. Swing your right heel over the toes. Drop the right knee down. Heel toe your left foot behind your right wrist. Let your left knee drop open. Lay your right leg long on the ground, coming toward your Tadasana. And you can ground your outer left thigh. Walk your hands to the right. Look toward your back foot. And then walk your hands back to center. Let your right hip drop and come down onto the forearms. Rest your brow line. And relax. Relax your shoulders. Relax your heart. Take a few moments to breathe. And scan the body. In our teacher training over the weekend, we were talking about the yamas and the niyamas, which are yogic observances. And one of those is contentment. And that's one I'm always working on, is to be content with whatever is, with wherever you're at. And that's in your body or in your life. It can be like a mantra. I am content. I am content. Pushing through the top of the right foot. Slowly, we're going to make our way back up onto the hands. Shift to the outer left thigh. Use your right hand to swing that left leg around. Step your left foot on the outer left thigh. Start to turn. Take your right arm to the inside of the knee. Make a fist. Look over your left shoulder. When you inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, belly pulls toward the spine. And then on the inhale, you're going to swing that right leg back around. And then plant your palms. Tuck the back toes. Slide that left leg back. Toes are tucked. Take an active child's. And then open your knees nice and wide. You can either keep toes tucked as you rest into child's pose, or you can lay the feet flat. And really relax on the sides of the neck and between the shoulders. Wriggle the hips a little bit. And then pressing through the tops of the feet, start to slide the knees in, and then drop the tail, come up to sit on your heels in Asana hero pose. So we're going to take a moment to sit on the heels, bring the hands to heart center. Just let the heart rate catch up. Feel the heart rate in the thumbs. Open your eyes nice and wide. Start to look up. Let your head fall back a little bit. Inhale deep into the belly. And exhale, release. Sit over to the right and unwind your legs out straight. Flex your feet. And you can walk one sitting bone at a time back. We'll do a little qigong from the tapping on the sternum down to the belly and then down on the thighs toward the knees. And just do that a couple times. Down the belly toward the knees. You can say to yourself, I am content. I am content. I am content with whatever is. Giving some taps. Good. And then reach your arms forward, touch the palms together. Start to slowly lower back, activate the core. And gradually, in your own time, make your way all the way down. And stretch the arms overhead. Take an inhale breath. And exhale, release everything down for a moment. Let the body rest onto the floor. Let your head roll from side to side. Gently draw your right knee in towards your body. Take your hands in front of your right shin. Give a gentle pull. Flex the left foot. Give a little bit more pull and then release your right foot to the floor. Pressing through the right foot, hug your left knee in. Take your hands in front of your left shin. Extend your right leg out. Give a little pull of that left thigh toward you. Then release your left foot. Give the left foot a press. And then extend the left leg out. Wag your toes in and out, in and out. And then release your arms alongside the body into your Shavasana, where you're going to stay for at least 1 to 3 minutes, and longer if you want, really letting the body just kind of reset itself. If there are any breakages in the circuitry, imagine any blockages or breakages kind of rewiring and coming into balance. Take a body scan. And as you relax, I'm going to read for you some Hafiz, one of my favorite books, The Gift. I always read this in my in-person and live virtual classes, so I'm going to share a poem from this with you as you relax in your Shavasana today. Imagining a lot of space in the joints. The fire has roared near you. The most intimate parts of your body got scorched. So of course you have to run from your marriages into a different house that will shelter you from embracing every aspect of him. God, universe, love has roared near us. The lashes on our heart's eye got burnt. Of course we have run away from his sweet flaming breath that proposed an annihilation too real, too beautiful. So we might imagine this sort of sweet flaming breath of whatever divine power you believe in, the universe, love. And you can imagine that divine fire is kind of scorching away any of the blockages that hold you back, any of the stuck feelings, stress, anxiety, tension. Like a snake shedding its skin, you can emerge renewed. When we find a gratitude practice, in your mind's eye, you start to list whatever it is you have to be grateful for. And that's a contentment practice, to focus on, just for this moment, what's going right. If you're still with me, go ahead and wiggle fingers and toes, start to wake up gentle movements in your body. Eventually stretching your arms overhead, finding a reset. And I invite you to roll to your left-hand side, the cooling side, the digestive side, where you're going to rest for a couple of moments with the head in the crook of the arm. Remember your intention, and may you find contentment with wherever you're at, with little bits of gratitude now and throughout your day. When you're ready in your own time, use your hands to slowly press your way on up. We're going to meet together in any comfortable seat that works for you. As you come on up, bring your hands to heart center, feeling the thumbs connect to the center of the chest. In a prayer of thanks and gratitude, I honor this practice and you, and may we connect to each other with a single Om on the exhale. And I'm wishing you contentment and gratitude. And may you bring your intention with you for the rest of the day. I hope you have a great day. Namaste. Thank you for practicing and for subscribing and sharing my videos. You can always comment below and let me know what theme classes you'd like me to do. And I look forward to seeing you soon. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.